What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike, full-time Amazon media seller. Also, I was just listening to Ja Rule, one of my favorite old school artists out there. You're probably like, Mike, what the hell are you doing listening to Ja Rule? Listen, I appreciate good music. Ja Rule, me and him, you know, we're close, right? Not really, but I do appreciate some of his older songs. We are outside of one of my thrift stores here today, so I'm going to show you everything they got in there. See if we can find some stuff. I did want to talk about my first library sale was yesterday. I was curious. I talked about this on some of the weekly members calls that I have. Join the YouTube channel. If you're selling media on Amazon and you're not giving me $2.99 a month, you're a fool. We got weekly live calls, private Discord, none of this nonsense you see in these free public groups. And the go-to lister discount literally pays for the membership itself. You're literally in there for free. And we have conversations about, you know, what we're seeing. And I was curious to see if my library sales are going to have the same amount of scanners or less since the buy box change, right? It's fully changed on Amazon. We'll pop a photo up here too, because I took one. That was the most scanners I've seen at a single sale since I've been going to them for about 2 years now. I thought people would go away, and it seems like it has brought them out in droves. I got there 35 minutes early. I went and I actually scanned the bookstore first. I was fourth in line, right? I'm actually gonna grab the shit because it's in the trunk. I'll show you some of the stuff we got. I was fourth in line, and I was about 20th in people numbers. So you're probably thinking, Mike, what the hell are you talking about? Well, fourth in line, I got parties in front of me, you know? Party of six. Hey, you, party of six. We're ready for you. That was the reality, and I'm honestly shocked at the just the overall sheer amount of scanners there, right? And this was a small sale. It was not advertised as one of these big sales, you know, a million trillion books. It was advertised as 8,000 books. So 8,000 books isn't a lot. I mean, think about it. You got to factor in at least half of that is fiction, right? And none of them are scanning fiction. There's probably between 15 and 25 scanners. But you know me and I know you. Where are we going first in the library sales, right? You know, we're going right over to the DVDs and the CDs. Zero competition. And the DVDs and CDs are cheaper than the books. You won't be able to see in the photo, but if you do actually have the photo like I do on the phone, the book prices, $3 for hardbacks, $2.50 for paperbacks, and $1.50 for trade paperbacks. DVDs and CDs were only $2. No competition. All right, let's math it out here, right? We'll say 4,000 books, nonfiction. A good accept rate for books, top of the line is going to be 10%, right? So that puts you at 400 books that are profitable on the super high end of the scale, right? I mean, especially if you're spending $3 and $2.50. So 400 books, 20 scanners, right? So you can reverse engineer those numbers. You're talking about, what's that, 20 books a piece? It costs $10 to get in. Gas is $35 a gallon. All I'm saying is, people, if you watch this channel, go to your library sales and scan the disc media. Who gives a shit about anything else? I don't even mess around with books when there's this many scanners. I was in and out of there in 25 minutes tops, right? Deb was gonna give the cats lunch, and she's like, hey, I'm gonna wait because you're gonna be in and out of there super quick. They only had about 8 banana boxes, but I mean, it's good stuff, right? Like the Great British Baking Show, never even seen this out in the wild. What else we got? 30 Rock, brand new sealed. Burden of Truth DVD set, and the sets are the same, right? Phineas and Ferb's, always a bolo. More Great Bacon Show. Also, they kept the books over the music books by the CDs. So music books are always good. Those are the only books I actually scanned. Nickelback, right? New Big Bang Theory, The Americans Blu-ray TV series, more British baking, some C.S. Lewis news sealed. You don't even got to scan this to know it's profitable. The 28 days, weeks later combo. In and out of there. Cleaned house. Probably, you know, a couple $100 profit. That wasn't even everything. That was just the stuff I showed you, right? So, you go to a library sale, you get there 30 minutes early, you see there's 45 people in front of you. Yes, if you've been following the channel long enough, there's this guy that goes to all the sales and he drenches himself in some type of cologne or Axe body spray. And yes, he was right in front of me. He was literally third and I was fourth. Yes, I inhaled way too much Axe chemical body spray while I waited in line. So I was wrong. I thought there would be less people, but there's more people than ever. Jesus, I'm like, you're all crazy, right? So it's like 3 minutes before, right? And you hear all the wrist straps getting tightened up, right? You hear everybody activating their phones and their scanners, right? Like, we're going to war. And I'm just like, yeah, you all have fun, right? I went right over to DVDs. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if you're one of these people, in that photo, there was a guy who was just throwing DVDs all over the place. One was even on the floor in the photos. Learn some damn respect. Respect others and respect the stuff you're scanning in these library sales. These people are the reason why we have the rep we do. And some of these libraries don't even allow scanners because these ignorant people have no self-respect and they don't respect anything else around them. I don't care if they watch this. I hope they do. And I hope next time they see me, they say something to me, right? So I can be like, have some damn respect. We don't operate like that. Anyways, we're getting inside here. Cash only. Hope you got cash. Actually, I hope I got cash. I got change at least. I had to do laundry the other day. I got some quarters. All right, I got $1. We'll be fine. Books in here are basically free. They actually do have free books. Don't take all the free books either if they're free. All right, let's get inside. Just wanted to kind of give my insight on the first book sale. I got a bunch more coming up, so I'm excited. Listen, my main focus at the book sales is the disc media. I'm gonna keep 100% with you. If I go to a book sale and there's that many scanners, I'm not even going in and scanning the books afterwards. I'm hitting the disc media, I'm getting the hell out, hitting the thrift stores in the area, getting home, eating a salad, eating some fake chicken sandwiches and calling it a damn day. Let's get inside here, let's see what we can find. Let's go. Yo, we out of there. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. Got some stuff. More importantly, they have, around Easter time, they do like these chocolate eggs. So I got a buttercream chocolate egg here. Supports local churches. Good enough for the birds, good enough for me, although I shouldn't be eating all those sweets. The heck with it. Let me get my screen recording here. Show you what we picked up. First up, we got Survivor. Slow mover, 31 bucks profit at the lowest price. We paid $7, right? So we paid up for this. We'll still make, you know, on the worst case scenario, 20 bucks after fees. PBS. Red File, Secret of the Russian Archives, revealed. $12 profit, we paid $1. City Slickers, brand new seal. This will sell instantly. We paid $1, you make $10. This is one I took a risk on. Bozeman and Lena. It's got Danny Glover, good actor. It's overpriced currently. That's why I think the rank is so high. I'm probably gonna list this at like $29.99. It just seems like it's overpriced. That's why it hasn't sold. Power Rangers, 11 bucks profit. We paid $1. Last but not least, we got a book here. This was another risk I decided to take. Nobody listed. I can sell it. I'll probably try to get like 20 bucks out of it. Living Forward for First Responders. Seems like it's a good subject matter at least. But like I said, more importantly, we got our $1.50 egg, which is excellent. Yeah, but kind of just what I was harping on earlier, you know? Don't be scared to go to library sales. I know a lot of people, you know, are a little bit hesitant, especially when you see a crowd of like 30 people running in with their wristbands, running like psychos. I promise you, none of them are going to the disc media. And if you're not doing disc media and you're doing books, you're probably thinking, Mike, where should I go first? I'll tell you, if I'm going into a book sale and I'm only scanning the books, going to self-help, right? I personally believe self-help and religion has more profitable, fast-moving books than, say, your history or just your run-of-the-mill nonfiction. So for me, if it's just books, I'm hitting self-help, religion, then going from there. But if they have any type of DVDs or CDs, that is my main focus. That's where I'm going to instantly. Probably should stop recording my screen. My editor will yell at me for having videos way too long that he's got to trim down, but that's why I pay him the big bucks. All right, as always, I appreciate you watching. I got to go run some errands. Cat litter, bird food. Yeah, we feed the birds. It keeps the cats happy outside the window. Luckily, I can get them both at the same place, Tractor Supply. Appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I should record a library sale video, but I don't know. I might get beat up. Ain't no one beating me up. Devil beat you up. Yeah. Get the hell out of here. You ain't seen me. I used to throw him down on the streets of Philly all day, every day. I was the real life Rocky. Anyway, appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.